Oh, yeah. Hi, pipe smokers. Yeah, this is Paul Gilson on the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. Yeah, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. Live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. And today is Valentine's Day. Yes. And I know that because Miss February here says it's February 14th, and that says it's Valentine's Day. And my pipes and cigar calendar over here says it's February 14th and Valentine's Day. So, we still have the same pipe that we never finished up from last night. All right. And let's see, my 1952 Bulova Curve X watch. It's an old winder, Swiss, movement and so forth, says that it is 6 o'clock, right on the money. Yeah. Let's start something on fire. Happy Valentine's Day, pipe smokers. Yeah, so we're finishing up that pirate cake that I loaded in this beautiful Radisha bowl. Yeah, custom made for me. Mm-hmm. So Valentine's Day, I looked it up. Yeah, and that started around the 8th century. Uh, mhm. And Valentine's Day is celebrated in the United States of America. It's celebrated in the UK. It's celebrated in Korea, I believe, Australia, and a bunch of other countries that I saw listed. And it started around the 8th century, and then by the 14th or 15th century, it was kind of like a pre-spring tradition where you celebrated your lover, like lovebirds in the spring. And you know what birds do in the spring? No, this is not health class, okay? So, yeah, so Kelly the cat is my Valentine today. I don't have a Valentine. And I got some freaking friends on Facebook that just have a twisted, sick sense of humor, okay? So Callie, the killer calico cat, which those of you who've watched my videos, is outside killing something right now. A mouse or a vole or a chipmunk or whatever. She keeps the property pretty clear of rodents. Yeah, she's going to get a special salmon dinner. Now, when I was with my estranged wife, all right, Valentine's Day, okay, was something special. And, I haven't been with my estranged wife in 9 years. Well, I think it's become so commercialized. You order a dozen long stem red roses, okay? Normally, I don't know, I haven't ordered those in a long time, but normally they, to have a florist deliver them on the average day, they used to be like 45, $50. But no, on Valentine's Day, the last time I ordered them, they were $100. And I didn't waste my time to check right now. They're probably $150 US dollars on Valentine's Day. So basically they double the price. And I get it. It's a big time for the florist to make money. I just think these holidays have been Mm-hmm. So commercialized to make money. That's what it's all about. Now, I think if you truly love a woman, all right, yeah, I think you should do something on Valentine's Day together, something reasonable. I don't think you need to spend, you know, 20% of your paycheck on roses. Mm-hmm. But, I talked to a couple of the ladies I came in contact today. Hey, what are you going to do for Valentine's Day? And one of them was like, well, I got to work till, 7 o'clock. She was at the local gas station. She's a manager. And she's like, my husband's making me some sort of special dinner. I think that's nice. Mm-hmm. Now, when I was with my first wife and my second wife, Valentine's Day for them was almost every day. I treated them real good. They worked hard and so forth. The first wife hated flowers. And I was like, why do you hate flowers? Because you put them in a vase and they die, she says. Yeah, why spend the money? So then I started buying her live plants and so forth. She likes gardening and plants and that. Mm-hmm. So right now, most of you in the United States, being that it's now about 6:07, are probably out to dinner with your honey. Mm-hmm. Now you Southern boys, yeah. What are you doing for your ladies? And what's your lady doing for you? I do have a bunch of friends that I'm actually true friends with that I've known for decades. Some of these friends I've known for over 40 years, all right? Some of them I've known for 4 years. But they're a sick bunch of people, okay? Now, today, one of my buddies that I used to work with, I've known him about 4 years. And I know him in real life. He's not like some electronic Facebook friend, okay? What's a guy post on Valentine's Day? He posts this, all right? I'm trying to remember this verbatim. His post showed a human hand, and it said, the human hand has 27 bones in it. But when I get lonely, it has 28 bones in it. And I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, who would post something like that? A twisted sense of humor. Now, I'm certainly not going to repost something like that. I laughed my ass off, all right? But I'll tell you what, I like to go fishing. And I'm sure some of you people down south do, all right? I got a bunch of fishing poles, all right? Now, my fishing buddies already I'm pretty good at fishing. They already refer to me as a master baiter. I don't need to advertise it with reposting that stupid thing that guy put on there, all right? So Callie the Killer Calico Cat is going to get a special dinner when she comes back in from killing shit. She's going to get actual human. I have canned salmon, canned Atlantic salmon. That's made for human consumption. It's not cat food. She's going to get a half a can of that for Valentine's Day, because I love her. She's about 1.5 years old. Yeah. We're going to take a break. Paul the Pipe Guy will be back in a nanosecond. Yeah. Alrighty, pipe smokers. So we're back. So we're letting the pipe rest here for a little bit, and we may or may not have a cigarette going. So back to my sick, twisted friends that I know in real life. They're not just electronic friends. Okay, they're people that come over to my home and visit, and they're good people, and so forth. Uh, and like I said, some of them I've known, for 40 plus years. Uh, so I got one guy that posted, yeah, I'm going to take my Valentine to McDonald's for dinner and show her the difference between a Big Mac and a blowjob. What is wrong with you? Your wife sees this, and she's actually laughing about it. She didn't comment, but she laughed. Another guy posted some other stupid thing. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, which means it's Steak and BJ Day. There's something wrong with that. I would never post anything like that. Now, I don't approve of that or not approve of it. I think it's funny, but I'm not going to repost it on my Facebook. Enough about that. So, oh yeah. So yesterday about 5:30, I had to go to a wake, and it was my first wife's mother, and I wanted to go pay my respects and so forth, and this and that, and I saw my sister-in-law and all the outlaws. That's what we call them in the United States when you're divorced from your first wife. All of her relatives are not in-laws anymore; they're outlaws. But we still love each other, And so I saw my first wife's younger sister. She's a year younger than me, and it was great to see her do some catching up and so forth. And then I got home, and my buddy Justin, I promised to fix this chainsaw for my buddy that I work with. We do, us buddies, we help each other out. We're Yankees, but we're good old boys. I mean, you Southern guys think that New York guys are Yankees, and if us Yankees move down south, we're referred to as damn Yankees. All right? But the truth of the matter is that we're very like-minded. At least me and my group of friends, all right? We help each other out, us men and so forth. So it's not really a barter system, but if somebody needs something, we're there to give them a helping hand, And no, not the 28 bones thing, okay? So my buddy needed his chainsaw, wasn't running right, and he had paid to have somebody look at it and this and that, and it still wasn't running right. So call up my buddy Justin. I'm like, look, I cleaned the carburetor, I did this, changed the fuel, put a new spark plug in it, greased up there's a little nipple in the front of the bar that you shoot blue grease in, that greases the bar and so forth. You folks that know about chainsaws will understand that. So I did everything that I could, and it was running. I got it running. Every time I'd pull the trigger, it would bog down and just quit. So I called my buddy up. He's 28 years old. I used to help him out. I'd run him back and forth from the farm that he worked on and so forth, and I helped out on for free. So we one hand washes the other here, And so he comes over, and now this is the benefit of not having a Valentine. We're in my kitchen, not my shop. We got tools all over the kitchen floor. We got this chainsaw basically fully disassembled. We're replacing fuel lines and doing this and blowing out the fuel filter and so forth. Now, if you have a Valentine, you can't be dumping gasoline into bowls and stuff like that, and having basically half my kitchen had parts and tools all over it. If you got a Valentine, she might not appreciate that, but Kelly doesn't care, my cat. So we finally got her running. It was still bogging down a little bit, and I suggested, let's take a screwdriver and adjust that carburetor a little bit, yeah? So he took it out front, yeah, and it's running like a top now. Running like brand new. Took it into my buddy. He's my age. I says, hey man, that thing's running like a brand new chainsaw. He's like, how much do I owe you? Now I got $7 into a new spark plug. It's a Husqvarna. I know some of you guys might be steel guys, but it was a Husqvarna. Okay. So I said, you don't owe me a thing. Basically, what I did is before this young man left, okay, I said, he's got a wonderful, wonderful lady, a fiance. So I had 3 round steaks that I just bought. 3 nice, lean, round steaks. It says, I got to bless you for helping me. He helped me out for 2 hours. So I gave him that. I gave him 2 cans of green beans. And we had a nice talk, and he left. So I got basically $20 into fixing my buddy's chainsaw. And he wants to pay me, and I'm like, no way. I mean, this is a guy, that when I had a problem with my truck, he figured it out and did some stuff that I didn't know about. And that's what men do. That's what real men do. They do shit like that for each other. And that's what you should do for your lady. You do something nice for her, not on just a holiday, but maybe once or twice or 3 times a month. Now, I've been married twice, so obviously I'm probably not the greatest marriage counselor or advisor, but my mother did teach me what women do like. She still is teaching me. No, not that. We're talking like romantic stuff, not bedroom stuff. That's weird. But anyways, I says, take these steaks home and so forth, and why don't you make your lady a nice Valentine's dinner at home? And he was grateful. So me and my buddy Ray, I gave him the chainsaw back today. I'm a poet and don't know it. Son of a gun. Well, call me Dr. Seuss. No, don't do that. So it's all fixed. So now if I need a favor or something like that, I know he's going to help me out. I didn't do it just to have expectations down the road. I did it because I care about the man. And that's the way we need to treat our ladies. You go the extra mile for them, not just on a special day like Valentine's Day. You do something special for them. Let's say if they got to work till 9, 10 o'clock at night and you're out at 4, all right? Well, you better figure out how to cook a damn good dinner that she's going to like. And it might not hurt to spread rose petals and candy kisses and leave little notes. I used to do that, and then I'd hide. And my second wife would come home, and there'd be rose petals on the floor, candy kisses on the floor. There'd be a note, go to the bathroom. There's another note there. And she'd go to the bathroom, and I'd have a hot bath, bubble bath, all ready for her with a glass of champagne, all the things that she liked. Then there'd be another note. I want you to stay in here as long as you want, all right, in this bubble bath, all right? And then I want you to watch your favorite TV program, stay in the bedroom as long as you want, and when you're ready, you come on out and I'm going to have a gourmet dinner ready for you. And I'd be dressed up in a suit and tie. I'm talking $2,000 worth of custom made clothes, and I would be like her waiter. And I did that about twice a month or so. And she appreciated it, but I didn't expect any reciprocation from it. Nor did I get any. But she had a good time. Yeah. I'm not going to talk badly about my kid's mom or nothing like that. She's a good lady. Mm-hmm. Gave me 4 beautiful kids and 3 beautiful stepsons that I don't even want to call stepsons. Yeah, so I had a little help there with, yeah, her prior husband. Anyways, that's my meaning of Valentine's Day, is that, Valentine's Day should be a couple of times a month if you love your woman. And like I've said in my prior videos, I don't believe a woman should have to apologize, all right? I mean, it's nice to hear, but if she truly is sorry, she's going to make up for it and treat you well. Now, man, if you do something wrong, you better be going like this. I'm sorry, honey. Now, if you do something wrong, do not send her flowers. No, do not. You do something nice, like I just told you about, and you actually go to her and first of all, you apologize and say, I made this mistake. Yeah, and I feel bad for it. I was wrong. Women love to hear you say that. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? And then you do, after they forgive you, hopefully, it usually takes about a week, and do something real nice for them, like I described before. Anyways, for more relationship tips, yeah, you can contact Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester in the United States of America. I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's Day video. Anyways, God bless you all and treat one another good. I know some of my videos can be edgy. Some of them can be offensive. It is what it is. You're seeing like the real Paul the Pipe Guy. Okay, so I did lose 1 subscriber after 1 video, but what are you going to do? You got to tell the truth. I'm not going to portray my life like it's perfect or anything. That I don't like push beer, and I don't smoke cigarettes, and I don't smoke pipes, I don't swear. What you see is what you get. So have a great evening, everyone. Yeah, Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out. And treat that woman good, if she's a good woman. If not, get rid of her.